EMPs, but Hero, wow, he's going to be up to now 12, 14, 13 gateways? How many is this? I mean, 12 right now. I mean, just getting huge number, but having halted his Colossus production.
Is he gonna go for like a crazy 3-base all in here? Maybe with 2. No, he's gonna start 3-3. So I guess he does want to take a 4th. Also at the pylon on the low ground. Will begin taking that expansion. Run Warp Prism. Wow.
Warp Prism pulling back right now. Now Hero is in a really interesting spot. He's taking his 4th base. It's a little bit of the difficult, vulnerable 4th base, but he has 1 Colossus, so he can deal with Marine Marauder up on this high ground.
4 Colossi, Sean. More than enough. As Hero is going to push forward with these hallucinated Colossi. What is Polt going to think when he sees this?
4 hallucinated Colossus, and as you heard, there's more Vikings being produced, actually up to 12 Vikings, 32 Marauders, 30 Marines. Now again, by building so many Marauders, we're seeing Polt kind of hedge against this.
Zealots at the bottom of the map doing a lot of damage at the same time. Polt is pushing on the 4th base of Hero. Oh, it's a great storm. It's going to make these units fall back at least momentarily. A lot of warp ins here for Hero. Vikings going to make short work of the Colossi. But there is Storm. There's a lot of Zealots. But does Hero have enough? Polt with 190 supply right now.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't even matter if Hero effectively tricked Polt. Polt just has too many units. The Marauder arc is enormous. Sweeping up to the 3rd base. Hero has to fall back to higher ground. Does he even have any Templar with enough energy?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing at the 3rd base, and Hero is just overwhelmed right now. There's a great storm, and another Templar coming up from the natural expansion. Whoa, could he maybe barely hold right now?
Oh my gosh, if Hero manages to pull this off, he actually has an excellent drop. Being executed up in the main base. Oh, he gets sniped off, so no more storms, but the Vikings land up in the high ground. Polt making incredible use of these useless units.
Polt has too much, Sean. He's going to kill the 3rd base. The 4th is already gone, and the Vikings in the main are causing major headaches for Hero. His harassment squad down on Polt's side of the map has been dealt with, and I think Polt has finally struck back. Hero looks so invincible with a couple of mistakes here on Cloud Kingdom. Polt shows that he's not dead yet.
All these Vikings produced to deal with hallucinated Colossus. I mean, Polt demonstrating the power of macro in this game, showing versatility with these units after all the Colossi have been eliminated. Another excellent storm, but it is just not enough. Hero alive by the skin of his teeth at this point. 3-3 just finishing up. I just mean, look at the damage these Vikings dealt.
That 1 Immortal killed every Viking, by the way. 6 kills on him. He's not scared. He's not afraid.
I mean, again, just great response by Hero to continue making Immortals to halt that Colossus production, but I mean, Polt just making it look like it doesn't even matter, and yet, again, being really diligent about scouting out all the pylons.
Now, in spite of the fact that he's way, way behind here, Hero is still going to play it out. Does not feel like he wants to tap out just yet. Polt is up to 4 bases now. Planetary on the low ground, so he's going to be very difficult to assail. And I guess Hero's transition from here is just going to be Zealot, Archon, Immortal.
I mean, it almost has to be. We're seeing so many Marauders out of Polt. We're still seeing so many Marauders out of Polt.
A little bit of Storm harass down at the bottom of the map. He is going to kill off a couple of SCVs. That's a nice way to start clawing your way back into a game. But we're sort of approaching the point in the game where Polt doesn't really need that many SCVs. He can just kind of rely on the mules for his minerals and then mine gas.
More Zealots attempted in the harass, but there are way more Marauders than the average Terran player. I mean, Polt doing a great job of just sweeping through and killing off pylons. And look at the vision control of Hero. He's just walking into darkness. He has no idea what he's heading into.
Absolutely in the dark. And he's going to push forward once more, but Polt is completely maxed out. Should have no trouble dispatching this army. Immediately stems and turns around, and Hero's like, oh, I don't want to take this fight. Backs up to his High Templar. Decent storms. Actually, great storms going down.
Unbelievable storms from Hero, but unbelievable macro from Polt right now. Still hanging at a whopping 123 army supply, 130 to the 40 of Hero.
Yep, it's a small disadvantage to say the least. Hero's in full retreat. Polt is going to push right across the map, and when he does push up this ramp, it'll probably be the final attack of the game. A couple of force fields are going to be thrown down just to try and buy more time.
That's never a good sign when you're desperately force fielding at the 22.5 minute mark. More ghosts coming in, the composition rounding out nicely, and I think most of all, 13 medevacs. He can kite forever.
Polt dropping mules 6 at a time on his 4th expansion, and here he comes, pushing up into the 3rd. More good storms from Hero.
He eats the storms in full brunt. Excellent EMPs going down. No more energy on all those immortals. Can the storms be enough to help him stay alive?
Oh, I mean, he's constantly storming well, and Polt's not really microing out of it, but it just doesn't matter, Sean. He's got so many medevacs, so many units. There's nothing Hero can do. The immortals will fall. The probes will come off the line.
And for the first game in many, Hero says GG.